Hello everyone, Dan Kibbe, Jeet Physiology More. Today is day 5 of training in the fat burning zone. So, lesson learned. I did a little bit of kind of an experiment yesterday. I actually intentionally did not consume that many carbohydrates. As I mentioned, for especially if those of you out there who are athletes like myself, now some of you are probably asking, how the hell is he an athlete? Okay, an athlete doesn't mean you have to be in sports. It's honestly how you train. Just like Jeff Cavalier from Athlete X says, if you want to look like an athlete, feel like an athlete, you got to train like an athlete. And the thing is, it's like I consider myself, so actually years ago, when I managed a vitamin supplement store, there was actually one of my employees who said to me, they said, I would consider you, honestly, at least somewhat of an athlete, whatever. I said, and I thought in my mind, I said, you know what? That's awesome because I now consider myself a martial arts athlete. It's the way you train and things like that. But the key concept I'm getting at is this. Still, like I mentioned about carbohydrates, especially as an athlete, you've got to be consuming at least a moderate amount of carbohydrates, not too many, because then it's going to shift from the fat burning zone to carbohydrate burning zone, and that is not going to give you that peak performance that you're going to desire. Okay, so with this, it's basically I did this experiment kind of to kind of like honestly tell everyone, hey, lesson learned. If you're somebody who does intense exercise like me, or an athlete, or anything related like that, honestly, you've got to be consuming at least moderate good carbohydrates, fibers like beans, brown rice minus the plastic, of course. I highly recommend searching. I actually get the Uncle Ben's original brown rice because it is actually rated as one of the top ones that is plastic free, as well as it is actually affordable too. There's better ones out there for sure if you want to spend a little more money. But the thing about this is those obviously vegetables, some fruits, moderate amount of fruits. Do not consume too many fruits at once. It's good to consume a few servings of fruits a day. It's very, very good for you. They have very strong antioxidants, but you want to make sure you're not consuming too many of those fruits at once, because that is still getting a lot of sugar in your body, and that's going to spike your insulin to a high degree, which is also going to shift you to the carbohydrate burning zone and out of that fat burning zone. So with this in mind, stay up on your carbohydrates, consume them in moderation and focus on the good carbohydrates, while also consuming a moderate amount of the good healthy fats like nuts, avocado oil, olive oils, things like that, as well as real butter, yes, real butter, whole milk, meats, yes, I'm talking about chicken hindquarters, I'm talking about steaks, I'm talking about things like that. I probably wouldn't get too much of your fat from pork, although some of that is good as well. So let's keep these things in mind. Let's push ourselves, and let's get out there, and let's stay in this fat burning zone. We got to stay motivated, believe in yourself, believe you can do it, and believe that you deserve it. Let's get out there. Let's go. Smash, punch, kick that like button. Just don't break it. Let's get out there and do something. Let's go.